Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Mike
and Tyler, and this high school football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your next team event.
Long Beach Poly 2-0, trying to stay undefeated here against Los Al in a rematch of the 2004 CIF title game.
I seem to remember Deshaun Jackson have a pretty good game that night, Mike.
He's literally the only thing I remember from that game. Poly defensive front coming out the way they have been all season, physical and hungry. Elijah Dolphin, I don't know what dolphins eat, but they ate running backs tonight with a third down stop on that one.
I mean, that guy's just been living, not in the ocean, but in the backfield all season.
He's evolving. Anthony Parker in the backfield, no offensive highlights yet because there haven't been any offensive highlights yet. It was just one of those nights. The Los Al defense was hard-hitting too. Only 55 yards of combined offense between the two teams midway through the second quarter. Then, late in the first half, Kanui Huey with a sneak handoff and a long run down the left side.
Yeah, the news here is a long run along the left sidelines, and Los Al is in business. The first time we've had a glimmer of offense in this game. It's going to set up this touchdown pass to DeMario King. 7-0 Los Al at halftime.
Unfortunately for Poly, Deshaun Jackson has exhausted his eligibility. He did almost single-handedly beat these guys in 04, as we mentioned, but unfortunately sidelined tonight.
I think he could have changed the game tonight, Mike.
Could have been. Some power Poly football in the second half. Jaden Wade comes out with a nice run right there, but the ball pops out shortly thereafter, and Los Al is on it. The pigskin was definitely bouncing the Griffins' way. Defense still playing stout. Dolphin with a huge third down stop of the stud running back Keanu Norman.
Yeah, he's just flipping guys all over the place, and he's fired up about it. But after a personal foul penalty, it's going to set up this QB keeper as Los Al plunges in. And these touchdowns don't exactly slap, but the Griffins are up 14-0.
Even the offense we got was not the most popping of offense. Poly finally getting vertical. CJ Montes throwing it up for Kewan Markham, who's going to haul it in. This is what I think a lot of Poly fans and even some reporters were waiting to see, some verticality, and then Montes to Markham. Nice.
Ooh, this ain't soccer, but you can't mark him. He's too good at the pylon. That is a great catch, and Poly, with time, 6.5 minutes left, down by a touchdown. But you got to get the ball back. Unfortunately, Norman running the rock well. He is tough to bring down.
He did not play last week due to injury, and they sort of spoon-fed him up until the fourth quarter, and they did close the game out on these power sweeps the whole way down the field as he bullies his way in on the right sideline to put the game away. Tough game for Poly offensively. Los Al looks like they got something cooking over there in Griffin land.
Yeah, and again, it's the story of the Poly offense is, just put up 6 points in the last 2 weeks against Narbonne and Los Al. Obviously, the defense was able to come through against the Gauchos, but tonight, Los Al, with that ground game, able to get the job done. A huge win for them. Poly's going to have to regroup. It doesn't get any easier next week.
Playing Sarah next week at Veterans Memorial Stadium in a game that will be televised, Tyler. For coverage of that and everything else Long Beach sports, you got to keep it right here at 562.org.